In a hierarchical society, free thinking, critical thinking, is deliberately filtered out. In a hierarchical society, there is no need for people who can think for themselves. No. In a hierarchical society, there is a great need for people who just follow orders, who just follow commands. So if you're wondering why the masses are asleep, if you wonder why most people just follow, most people just don't notice what's really going on, well, this is the reason. People get dumbed down. People are trained to be stupid. People are trained to not think for themselves. Because those are the ones that are very useful in this society. People who cannot think for themselves and people who just follow orders. In a hierarchical society, those that are on top of you are the ones that control you. Those that are that are higher on the social ladder are the ones that give you the commands, give you the procedures, the orders. So they don't want someone who questions the orders, who questions the commands. No, they just want someone who says, "Yes, boss, I will do whatever you tell me." You know, that's what they want. If you look at soldiers, they are just taught to follow commands and don't ask questions. If you look at all hierarchical structures, like teachers and students. I mean, if you look at the system, at the school system, it's like a prison. The children, they don't interact with the teacher. They cannot think for themselves. You know, they cannot think outside the box. No, they just have to take whatever crap the teacher throws at them and they just have to pass the test. And if you pass your test, you can go further. But what if your test is screwed? What if all the shit that the teacher tells is wrong? You're forced to pass the test, or else you you're fucked. I mean, if you don't pass school, it impacts your entire life, your entire career. So you don't have a choice. So schools, they just teach people how to be subservient, how to be obedient, you know. And those that can think for themselves, those critical thinkers, they get shut down. They get isolated, you know. So in this society, in this hierarchical structure, those that don't have don't have their own opinion, don't have their own critical thinking, don't think for themselves, are the ones who are rewarded. Those that can shut down their brains and say, "Yeah, whatever you tell me, boss," are the ones that get rewarded the most. And that's why you get this kind of society. A society of stupid people, of stupid fucks that cannot think for themselves, that cannot see what's going on, that do not have a complete view of reality, you know, that do not ask questions, that do not see what's wrong. This is exactly the reason. Because a hierarchical structure creates this. It creates stupidity. It creates people who are dependent upon superiors who will take care of them. But what you get is superiors that become corrupted because of all the power that they have, that they have. You know, in a hierarchical structure, those at the bottom trust those at the top. They trust them with their lives because those at the top, they make all the decisions. They are the leaders. But the leaders, they don't give a fuck. they are just using everybody. So it becomes one sick system. So this is a good explanation on why people cannot think for themselves. It's because they have been taught not to think for themselves. It's because in this structure, it's not a good thing to think for yourself. No. The best thing in this society, if you want to climb up the ladder in this society, you must be stupid, you must be subservient, and you must just listen to the boss and do whatever he tells you. And the more that you do what he tells you, the more chance you get to climb up the ladder. But eventually, this is not a good structure because if you make people stupid, people will make stupid. The whole society becomes stupid, and you get disastrous results. And this is exactly what we are having. Okay, I'm going to leave it here. If you have some comments, feel free to put it below. See you later. Bye.